Hello everyone, hope you're well this day. Got a fun little video today. That's right, the Sigmar Diaries, part 3. Well, I got paint on my hands. That's not a cut, I promise. Um, so this morning, as I record this with my cup of coffee here, great way to start the day, I wanted to walk through where I'm at for my Cities of Sigmar Army project. It's been taking a lot longer than expected because of other things I had to do for you know, Games Workshop stuff, and then just general holidays and busyness. But we're making progress, solid progress. Yeah, I just wanted to take time to show you what it was today. So let's hide our Teyrathi here and show you what we got. So boom, ooh, a little blurry. There we go. So what I've been doing, I actually have slightly over 1,000 points done. Excuse me as I sniff a little bit. But to start, I'm going to show you some of these cool heroes. So first up is the Alchemite Warforger, which obviously has some kit bashing going on. The unmodified kit is very fire action focused, so obviously I had to take it a different route with the Gyran since I'm in the Living Cities. And yeah, so wanted to have him be more of like a gardener style. So his pot's full of verdant energy, of life overgrowing. Gave him a Wild Rider helmet and a Glade Guard blade instead of the tongs. So he'd be, you know, scything down the overgrowth as opposed to, forging metal. I'm real happy with the way it turned out. This was a fun model to paint too. Next up is what I thought was my actual named character for this army. Uh, this was actually a kit bash I did for my previous Cities of Sigmar army. I repainted it to match the Living Cities because I thought it just worked well as a battle mage in general. So yeah, I was like, yeah, let's just repaint it, bring it on over. It came out okay. You can obviously tell it's a little bit thicker of the paint since it's been painted over, but still pleased with it. Gonna use her as a battle mage. But yeah, I'm not sure if she's gonna be my named character because I have sorceress slash battle mage as my main character. So, but still, love the way this model turned out. Really enjoy the process of kit bashing. And next, we have what I think will be my named character, my sorceress here. This is still my favorite sculpt, just like in Games Workshop. Well, I mean, the one I can easily get my hands on now. Um, and I've painted as dark elf, as a high elf, and now as a wood elf. And what I love is, it doesn't matter what color scheme you throw in this model, it just works. It's simple. I still might go back and like add a little Living Cities decal right here. Just a flat space. Um, the green shades I'm using that aren't really popping on the flow of the cloth there, so I might do something spruced up a little bit, but still. Nice. It was a simple conversion. Changed top of staff to be this tree. Add some leaves to her hair. Simple paint job, and I'm just thrilled with it. So I think this is gonna be my named character, my one leading my force, quote unquote. So here we go. This is 1,000 points painted up. Sorry, it's a little blurry there. Try and get it zoomed in. So I have 20 these old Wildwood Rangers that I'm using as Blackguard or Executioners. They fit the theme better. I remember if you watch the old videos of these, because this has been a long series for only 3 videos long in time. I was originally going to try and kit bash Dark Elves into Wood Elves to try and fit the theme of Sigmar while still fitting the Living Cities theme, but came across a good deal locally for these. I just could not pass them up, so yeah, they're here. No real conversions, other than one one guy was missing an arm, so I gave him a thought it was a cane blade, and put a little extra, was it that's extra helm from a Knight Cavalier on top of the banner pole here for the city. But yeah, I didn't have to do much to them. They just blend in perfectly. Then the unit of Fusiliers, probably one of my favorite units to paint and least favorite to build of this army so far. I mean, the painting them just really helps. Like, they just look so good when you paint them. And the sculpts really help towards that painting. So it did lots of conversions in here too. Shields, heads, weapons, little critters running around. You know, love how they look. To be honest, I didn't build a second box of these, even though it's probably what I should do for the rules, because I didn't want to suffer through building another unit of them. And also, in the lore, it says there's not really much black powder in the Gyran side as opposed to the Axian side. So I was like, okay, that's lore justification to be lazy. You see down here's the heroes, obviously all based. Here's the hero you saw last time, the Free Guild Marshal with his envoy there. And then units of steel helms, which I think I showed, might have showed last time, I'm not sure. I might have just showed the one model, the Free Guild Marshal. But yeah, once again, lots of conversions. These were super fun to build and paint. I loved every moment of these, actually. And they came out great. Like, in my mind. Let me know in the comments if you think this looks good or not. If not, that's fine. I enjoy it. No, sorry for the sniffles. Oh. Alright, oh, here we go. Maybe a little better look at the Free Guild Marshal, fully based up with his heirloom Warhammer, his little envoy. Nice and simple. Just looks good. Some more pictures. See, yeah, just looks. I love this. I just love this sculpt. It's so good. All right, keep going on here. Nice little closer look at the Blackguard, Wildwood Ranger, Executioner things. I see it's a little blurry, but you can see like there's a little top there that had that splash of red. Like I said, very little done besides just painting these up. Now here's something fun. This is actually recent. I actually had this video uploaded. It was out for like 10 minutes, and I pulled it down. I was like, I'm gonna re-record this because I finished these yesterday. After recording the video, they just painted up so quick, so I really wanted to show them off. So this is putting me over the 1,000 points. But Tree Lord Ancient Ally. See, here's got a little kit-bashed Sylvaneth friend carrying a banner, little, it's hard to tell, but a little horn for wood elves. You know, got a little shield there. Is it nothing too crazy? I wanted to be an ally. Very rarely do I like putting allies as like the core part of my army. Usually I think I'll say this. Usually I tend to have a full 2,000 points out of the book. Well, 22 to 2,400 out of the book. That way I can always have an army. I'm always good to go. I don't have to worry about multiple books, blah, 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 blah. I did kind of break that rule a little bit with like Fire Slayers and KO because I have the Regiment of Renown and I have Gotrek. I was like, you know what? It fits too well to not have an ally here, so let's make it a fun one. Let's make it a Tree Lord Ancient. I thought about Durthu, but I don't know. Just this feels more right to me to have a Tree Lord Ancient around instead of a Spirit Durthu just joining their army for fun. So I feel like he would be part of the army, like he would be part of the council and the guides, guidance of what to do. That's why he has a little banner burrow. You know, it's just fun. And since on his war scroll he can summon a tree once per game for free, or a wildwood, whatever you want to call it. I had a spare tree left over from my project building a bunch of these for Games Workshop. Just sitting around on the bits box, and you know, I just like, okay, I'll just paint it up, and it can be his thing to summon. He can summon it and just do his spell onto it to maybe do some wounds, block some line of sight or something. It's useful, so I'm not unhappy. But yeah, it was a fun little paint job. It came out quicker than I thought it would, which I shouldn't have been surprised because I painted like 6 of these in the past 6 months. Like it's crazy how much wood elves and Sylvaneth I painted out of nowhere. Oh, and here's just a better image of it. Hopefully, yeah. And finished up this lovely model too. This kind of came into my possession. Sorry about the sniffles. I apologize. Kind of randomly, a good friend John sent me a bunch of Dark Elf stuff. Some on rounds, some on squares. I took some back to my old Dark Elf army for fantasy / old world. A bunch of them went to a friend at the club who has a Dark Elf army who was able to use those a lot more than I could. But there's a few pieces that I was like, yeah, that's mine. I need that. So one such thing was this Hydra that yeah, just had fun, quick paint up. Obviously, it's hard to tell, not the best picture, but like added some bits and stuff to make them more living cities themey, like they were raised in the wood and the verdant energy has been absorbed into them. And you can see down here like a little Sylvaneth weapon on the side here instead of just double whip. And on the other side, yeah, you can see some of the head accoutrements a little better here. I said, and then a little Sylvaneth with a white lion axe as the other handler here. Now, the one thing I will say about this is I thought about giving it a little bit of a dry brush after the fact. I still might go back and do that, um, but it's hard because it might alter the color a little bit, and this color matches the green across the rest of my army. Um, we'll see. It's a little washed out here too, so that's not helping the fact. But I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments. Like, it probably does need a little dry brush. Maybe I'll hit it a little bit, just to pull the textures out a little bit more. But you know, for a quick paint job, I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. So, like I said, it was fun little kit bashes. Just taking these kits that I know so well and I've painted multiple times and just kind of going to town on them and making something new and unique to fit the army. But yeah, there we are. Let's end on this picture right here. There we go. Just looking around. Actually, no, I know which picture we need to end on. This one, my favorite sculpt. Yeah, so the project's going well. I have, like I said, I think about around 2,200 points total. The paint for this army, maybe a little more. I'm sure that will change with Battle Scroll uh, whenever it releases. Um, and yes, I'm still tired of people complaining about not having the Battle Scroll. But, yeah, well, I get it. So, yeah, and I apologize. I'm looking over here because my army's right over here, sitting out right next to my High Elf army for the Old World, which will be the next Tyree video series I do. We'll be painting up that army. Um, but for now, like I have 17 models to go. I have 5 of the old Wood Elf Wild Riders that are on my desk right now. I'll be using those as either Dark Riders or Free Guild Cavalier proxies, depending on my mood and the list I want to run. I have 5 actual Free Guild Cavaliers to paint. I have the Free Guild Marshal on horse. That might that might be the last model I paint just because it's so cool. I can just really enjoy myself with it. And also my custom Free Guild Command Corps over there too, because it's completely custom. It's all my own stuff because I didn't like most of the models in the real kit. That's fine. Some people love it. The only one I liked was the bear guy with the axe. So, but anyway, it's got some wood elf characters. It's got some Sylvaneth stuff, and it fits the army theme I got going on here a lot better. So that's where we're at. And my goal, if you're watching this when it goes live on Tuesday the 13th, is to have this all done by Saturday, which is our next meetup day for our hex-based map campaign, Path to Glory, where this army's being played in. And I kind of set myself the goal last time because I showed up with completely primed army, nothing painted, and I was like, hurts my soul a little bit because I like to play painted models. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna have it painted by next time, and that was like a month away. And it's like, but we're getting there. Once I got through that first 1,000, which was the bulk of the army as far as model count goes, it's definitely picked up speed. So right now, today included, time of recording, I have to paint at least 1 unit a day. So it's 5 models today, 5 tomorrow, 6 one day, and then 1 for the final day. That's the plan. To get the Free Guild Marshal. He's gonna be last. So that's it. It's going well. I can't wait to do the next video. You see, the 4th one will definitely be the grand review. Maybe I'll steal the Sigmar explosions and do that. I'll try to do a good maybe video of that one too instead of just pictures. But no, yeah, that's exciting. That's it. So I hope you all are enjoying this little mini series here where I talk about my progress and updates of building an army. That's taken way too long for my timeline. Yeah, let me know in the comments too, like how you like these videos, what you want me to move that cursor off the screen. I'm a bad YouTuber. But let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in these series, in like videos like this going forward. Because like I said, the next army project I have planned will be my high elf army for the old world. And how do you want me? Do you want me to try and? I'm not good at it, but I can try and show like what I'm painting. Maybe show off the paints a little bit more. Actually, I can do that in the next video. I can give you a whole list of the paints I've used for this army and my recipe and such. But just let me know what you'd like to see with these, because they're definitely new to me. But I enjoy doing these. They're simple. They're fun. I can sit down, have a cup of coffee, and just chat about something I love, which is cool looking armies. So anyway, everybody, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week. I hope your hobby's going well. As always, stay Stormcast strong and happy hobby.